Hey guys, come on up. Oh, glad you guys are here. I think you guys can sort of just get right here in the front. How's that? Is that going to be cool? All right. Okay. Well, we're still trying to do the 6-foot thing, right? Oh. Hey, I got something in here. You ever seen these before? Tootsie Pops, right? What's your favorite kind? Green, red, orange? You hate those? Here's one, it's brown. There you go. What about you, little guy? Which color you like? Green? You like red? There you go. What do you like? Green, orange, blue? Blue? You want to try blue? You want blue. Okay, great. Yeah, I kind of like orange. Hey, these were my favorite when I was a kid. You know why I liked them? Because they last a long time. Have you ever had these before? I like them. They're good. You're not going to eat yours? You're just going to stare at me? What do you think a Tootsie Pop is for? I like these because, they last a long time. And after you suck on them for a little while, you get these little bumps on your tongue. Do you ever remember that? Yeah. I didn't mind because I liked them so much. And then the best part of this is that when you get past the hard candy on the outside, what's inside? There's kind of a chewy chocolate thing inside. And that was pretty good because, when you start chewing it, it sticks to your teeth. And then you couldn't open your mouth, right? Like it's stuck down to your teeth. And I really liked it. I'm remembering all these things that happened to me when I was a kid. You can't talk. What are you doing? Look at that. Melody took the Tootsie Pops and she's taking it and giving it to the folks out there. You think they're good? Look at that. Look at that. Gene's actually opening his up. Can you believe that? You think he's going to suck on that through the whole service? You think so? Yeah. Kathy's sucking on hers. Look at that. Look at that. I thought this was just for kids, right? No. You know why they want one? Because inside each of them is what? A kid. And all of them are going to be sucking on this Tootsie Pop, and they're going to think I remember when I had this when I was a kid. I liked these, And you know what? And if you get real good at this, if you're experienced at sucking on Tootsie Pops, you can put them inside your mouth and you just keep on going and keep talking, right? And you can keep them for a long time. It just brings the kid out in me, right? Because we're still kids, aren't we? As we get older, you never stop being a kid. That reminds me of a story that, one day Jesus was around a big crowd of people, and moms and dads were bringing little kids, like you guys, and littler kids, little babies, to Jesus and letting him sit in their laps. And then you know what happened in the story? That's a pretty good deal, right? Jesus has got all the kids around him, and they're having a good time, and they're getting to know Jesus. And Jesus' disciples came up, and what do you think the disciples said? You kids get out of here. Go Go on, go on, go on, go on. Jesus is an important guy. He needs to talk to all these adults. And they started shooing the kids off. Has that ever happened to you? Yeah, it has, right? It's happened to you. Probably your mom and dad said, we're talking, this is an adult conversation. You do what? Go outside. Or go inside your room, all right? Or go play with your sisters, right? Man. How'd that make you feel when they shooed you away and said you had to go away? Well,
I'm fine with that.
you're fine with that?
Yeah, and then
Boy, you're a nice guy.
makes me mad is when Israel gets to go outside, and then he's like, God's making a big fuss about it. And he's like, I'm almost an adult and stuff like that.
These are big brother issues you have, right? We have counselors that can help you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you like going outside, but don't you ever wonder what the parents are doing? What are they talking? Don't you want to know? Don't you want to be with them? But you can't be with them because you're a little kid. And they're saying that you got to go on because you're a little kid, right?
I want to go outside. Okay. When we go to go inside,
What do you think Jesus said when the disciples started chasing the kids off and telling them to go somewhere else? Well, he said, leave them kids alone. He says, I'll tell you the truth, and that is that he had come to be friends with children too. And that he even said that kids are special because just like adults, they belong to the kingdom of God. Even you guys belong. You belong to Jesus' family. You're really important. In fact, Jesus says there's things that kids can see about Jesus that adults can't see anymore because they got old and they don't like to suck on Tootsie Pops. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because sometimes you can see and know what Jesus has to say when the adults and the big grown-up people are all worried about stuff. How are we going to do this? How are we going to pay the bills? You can't eat all the ice cream. Like, you're not going to have ice cream for the rest of the week. Have you ever heard that kind of stuff? Like, yeah, it's true. That's because they think like adults. They don't think like Tootsie Pop. Thinking Tootsie Pop is pretty cool, right? Because that's the way kid thinks, right? Did you know that you can see things and you can trust in Jesus in a very simple way that is so special to Jesus? And I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. And the next time maybe your mom and dad are kind of stressing out over something, I want you to think about this Tootsie Pop. And when they're stressing out, why don't you say, Jesus is with us. He's going to help us. We should go buy Tootsie Pops, right? I think everybody ought to have a bag of Tootsie Pops. I had one. Now it's gone. But I got my Tootsie Pop, right? Are you going to remember the principle of the Tootsie Pop? This is a huge spiritual principle. Because when you suck on a Tootsie Pop, you are going to be able to see and think about all kinds of wonderful things about Jesus. What do you think? Is that cool? Okay, don't forget, okay? Always be a kid, right? I'm trying to be one. Much as I can, right? Okay, y'all go back to your seats, and Miss Claudia has an activity bag for you, and that's pretty cool.